Hello, and thank you for deciding to judge parliamentary debate. In today's video, you will learn how rounds function, how to properly choose a winning team, and how to fill out the ballot. Once you and both teams enter the room, the government team should sit to the left side of the room and the opposition team on the right. The Prime Minister is the first to speak for 7 minutes. This is followed by the Leader of Opposition for 8 minutes, then the Member of Government for another 8 minutes, and finally the constructives end with the Member of Opposition for 8 minutes. The first rebuttal is led by the Leader of Opposition for 4 minutes, and the last to speak is the Prime Minister for 5 minutes. Now we will talk about rule violations. As a judge, you should not let rule violations scare you. When a debater calls point of order, stop time, call on the debater to point out the rule they feel have been broken and why, ask the other team for a comment if you deem necessary, rule on the point and state either if it was well taken, as in they should stop breaking the rule, not well taken if you feel no rule has been broken, or taken under advisement, as in let me think about it. And the last thing you should do is end the point by restarting time. Heckling, or for example saying "hear, hear," "for shame," slapping on the table, or applauding, etc., is an acceptable behavior for judges, students, and spectators. If it becomes rude or disruptive, it is always acceptable for you to stop heckling behavior. Students should be respectful during speeches, but are allowed to converse quietly with their teammate while the other team has the floor. No one is obligated to answer questions during their speeches, but they are responsible for telling the other team what they will and won't respond to. Teammates not at the podium may chime in to their partner's speech without formal recognition or help answer a question. The burden is on them not to distract from their partner's speech. No one in the gallery should comment, intervene, or discuss the round with the participant or judge. Judges should not comment or ask questions during speeches. Though they come up infrequently, sometimes government teams will run undebatable cases. A case is considered undebatable if it forces the opposition to debate against established facts, it forces the opposition to debate a morally reprehensible position, the structure of the case precludes argument, example, we, the government team, like strawberries. If an opposition team feels a case is tight, they should argue so in the first opposition speech. Look for other arguments to make in the round, example, the link is weak, there are flaws in the structure of the case, offer a counter-interpretation of the resolution, etc. At the end of the round, you will decide if the case was tight. If you believe it was, the opposition should win. The government team wins the round by making a good case they support well, they can defend the resolution straight up or make a link to another subject, they answer all of the opposition's questions or objections, they successfully dispute the opposition's counter-interpretations, counter cases, etc. They point out technical problem with the opposition's argument. The opposition team wins the round by tearing down the government case or calling into question the logic of the link, if they successfully introduce and defend counter-interpretations of the resolution, counter cases, etc., or if they point out technical problems with the government's argumentation. When filling out the ballot, please be sure to fill out all lines and boxes on your ballot. Flow or take notes during each speech. Please include a sentence-long statement describing why you chose the winning team. Once ballots are completely filled out, take them back to the ballot-in table as soon as possible after the round. Thank you for watching and enjoy the round.